Dricus du Plessis points all arrows to a Sean Strickland rematch in the works. We also got Michael Chandler versus Charles Oliveira as a number one contender fight, according to Chandler. I'll roast him there. And then we also got, I guess, a few fights announcements from the UFC, and that is Randy Brown versus Brian Battle, and just other decent fights on that card of UFC 310, Muhammad versus Rakhmonov. I'm going to break down the first one, though, which makes the most sense. The one I am looking forward to the most out of all of these. And I should break this down first. Dricus du Plessis. I'm going to pause that music. Well, I'm going to shut that music off because it might be copyrighted. Dricus du Plessis points all arrows to a Sean Strickland rematch. Now, I'm going to read what he says here in the caption. Then I'm going to just break down what I think it is, or it's Sean Strickland. Just let me say it first. The judges can stay home for this one. ... Hashtag still knocks, hashtag prepare to be amazed. The judges can stay home for this one. The only two people that have taken Dricus du Plessis to a decision is Brad Tavares and Sean Strickland. Brad Tavares is nowhere near a title fight. He just lost to Yin Yong Park last week. So there's no way it's him. It's Sean Strickland. It's obviously Strickland. I'm just playing it off. It is Strickland. Yeah, this is an amazing matchup. I don't know. I'm going to wait to see what the headliners are for 311 and 310. Or 311 and 312. I might do a card builder, but I called Bilal Shavkat. I did call that. I'm proud of that, because I did call that, but yeah. I guess it is, I don't know what it's going to be. I hope it's January, man. Makhachev and Arman, I was going to think of that of a co-main, but Arman has so many followers. It's fucking crazy. I don't know how he has so many followers. Because he had a lot before the Oliveira fight as well. Man, I guess Arman, bit of a star. So I see that being a main event. But have that in Australia. Have Arman and Islam fight in Australia. Why did they have to be in Los Angeles with all the... If you want to build up a big fight in Los Angeles, LA, where the January card will be, 311, have Sean Strickland be in LA. With Dricus du Plessis there as well. Can Sean Strickland get the loss back and become the champ in LA? That's what you need to do, UFC. So, Arman Islam, it is just getting delayed and delayed. Have that in February with Merab and Umar on that card. I know Umar says he's gonna fight someone else instead. And they're gonna just give him a shot at the belt. What else are they going to do with him? Like, there's no one else for Umar to really fight. Cejudo, they have the same manager. They're not going to do that fight. Yan and Figgy are booked. And they're going to do Umar O'Malley to leave Merab out. I actually wouldn't mind that, but still. That actually be pretty smart, O'Malley, Umar. But Merab's not going to sit out for that long. And O'Malley's going to come back in March. At earliest. So... make this in January. LA, where all the celebrities are getting to know Sean Strickland with all of this. And you have Dricus there as well. Du Plessis there as well. Strickland trying to get that loss back. If Strickland beats Dricus, he's the best middleweight on earth. So, that's what UFC should do. But what I realistically see is having these guys fight in Australia again, because they just love going to Australia for the middleweight title so much. I'll name it. Strickland Izzy. Strickland versus Dricus versus Izzy. Strickland versus Izzy. Twice. Strickland Dricus 1 was in Canada, but have this in LA. Why do we have to... Like, that'd be so big. Don't have this in fucking Australia. Arman and Makhachev can fight in Australia. With Merab Umar on that card. Have this in January. Who would win this fight? that Dricus du Plessis would win against Sean Strickland. I think he just... It's close. Strickland's good. And I'm not going to count out Strickland here and say, oh, Dricus will whoop him. I am confident Dricus would win this. And can win this. I just think he can mix it up more and rely a lot more on his grappling. If he just relied a lot more on... I know Dricus wanted to strike with Strickland on the feet. And he did good in the feet. It's just the takedowns were an extra part to a decision win. Even though it could have been Sean's win on rounds. But still. I just think Dricus can improve more. Do different stuff. I just think Strickland's going to be the same fucking guy. And I think Dricus now knows. I think the first fight was like, oh shit. I don't really know. He just whooped Izzy. I mean, I'm going to do what I can do. I'm going to do my best. But I don't really know what Strickland's style is going to be. Now he knows. So I'm going to pick Dricus by late rounds, TKO, or submission. I think he'll finish Sean Strickland this time. Make a statement. Prove that he's the best in the division. And, I'm rooting for both guys. I like both of the guys. If I had to root for one, though, I don't even know. I like both guys. I don't want to see either lose, so... Yeah, that's the bad part about this. I kind of want to see a rivalry, though. And, a big, I would like to see a big trilogy out of this, though. That would be cool. But we're not going to get that. We're not going to get that. Because Dricus won't get one. And he only has one defense. It's just... I don't see him doing it. So, I think Dricus by submission or decision. Or submission or TKO. With ground and pound or something. I don't see him KOing Sean on the feet. I just think that's too difficult. But I can really see him putting damage on Sean Strickland on the ground. So that's a good fight. Make it happen. We move on. Let me just roast Chandler real quick. Michael Chandler says his rematch with Charles Oliveira at UFC 309, Jones versus Miocic, is an official number one contender fight at lightweight. Now, let me sneeze real quick. There we go. He says it's a number one contender fight at lightweight. Holy shit, why am I sneezing so much today? Now let me say something, Michael Chandler. Chandler says he'll fight the winner of rumored Makhachev-Sarukian rematch if he comes through Oliveira, unless the Conor McGregor fight gets rebooked. Let me say something, Michael Chandler. Shut the fuck up. Zip your mouth and just focus on Charles Oliveira. Why are you overlooking him? This makes me pissed. I hope Oliveira kills him in round 1. Why are you saying this? Now, this worries me a bit. It worries me. This worries me a bit. Because I feel like he might just snipe Oliveira and it's just going to be a sad, depressing fucking card where Jones whoops Stipe and Chandler just beats Oliveira randomly by fluke KO. And it's just going to be a sad... And Bo Nickel beats Paul Craig. And it's just going to be a sad MSG card. Where Aspinall's in the crowd. But that's what I'm worrying about this card. Other cards I'm hyped for, but I'm worried this card is just going to end up to be a depressing card. No. You don't get a title shot for beating Charles Oliveira. You don't. Now, Charles shouldn't get one either, but he has more of a right to get one. He lost to Sarukian by a very close decision, where I thought Armin won. Rounds 2 and 3. I didn't think Charles did enough damage-wise. I don't think that choke should get any points at the end either. But that's a close fight where you can sell a rematch. The Makhachev fight, you can say, it was just an off night for Oliveira. Makhachev beat him, but you can sell that. Chandler hasn't fought those guys. I get it, but still, he lost to Poirier. He lost to Gaethje. He's lost to a lot of guys. He shouldn't get a title shot. He shouldn't get one if he beats Oliveira. He just lost to Poirier. He's coming off a loss. Chandler's an idiot. You should have, in the meantime of last year, you should have just fought fucking Beneil Dariush and KO'd him on a pay-per-view. And if he did that, then fought Oliveira, or was still chasing McGregor, and then now he's fighting Oliveira, I'd understand. But Chandler's an idiot. He's dumb. Yeah, he's an idiot. He shouldn't get a title shot if he beats Oliveira. I don't care. Rematch Poirier. If you beat him, then you can get a title shot. But if you beat Oliveira, let's say you flukily KO him in the first round, you shouldn't get a title shot. Sorry. If Makhachev's champ, if Armin's champ, then yeah, fuck, like, I don't care. Chandler shouldn't, I know he hasn't fought Makhachev or Charles, and they're just going to give him one, though. I just know it. So let's go Oliveira. I do think Oliveira is going to destroy him, but still. I do worry Chandler's just going to randomly land an overhand. Charles just gets flattened out cold. I'm just going to be sad for ages. Unless Stipe beats Jones, then that would be fucking a switch turnaround, but it's highly unlikely as well. So let's go Charles Oliveira. I don't even think Oliveira, I'm losing Chandler here. Oliveira shouldn't go in either. But he has more of a right to one, because he's number 2 already. But still, this is stupid. We move on. Which is... anything here? No. Aspinall is the official backup. I'm not breaking down Colby E. and Gary unless it's actually official. Okay, let's just break this down. Brian Battle's going to be returning against Randy Brown on this card. Now, they're promoting the fuck out of Carlos protests. I'm just going to put that out there. I know I broke it down in the last video, but they're promoting the fuck out of Carlos protests. They literally took him out this fucking fight against Brown, which was originally for this date, to have him in the main event of Vegas 100 against Magny, ranked opponent. I don't mind it. I think protests, that they can put something behind him. Brian Battle, disrespect, man. They should have had Brian Battle versus Protests. That would have been good. Protest Brian Battle main event to see who would be the next guy. And then you do Magny versus Brown. 2 rangy strikers go at it. But no. Brian Battle just gets the unfair card here and yeah, and gets a tough matchup for himself. He might lose, honestly. Because he could get sniped. Brian Battle can get takedowns, but can he? He can grapple. I don't see him beating Brown on the feet. That's the annoying part. He could shit him. You're not JDM. You're not Luke K. At the time, Luke K. Not now, but at the time, Luke K. You're not him, so... it's a close one. It's a weird one, but Battle can do good. He can grapple. I'm going to lean Randy Brown, unfortunately, because I feel like he's just too much of a sniper. And Battle, I just don't trust his pure grappling to get it done. And on the feet, he could just grapple Brown, but only guys like JDM can put him away. Guys like Luke K at the time, prime Luke K, can put him away. So I don't think Battle is that guy. Protest, I think, would have been that guy. Because I think we see talent, pure talent, and pure superstardom in Protest. I just don't see that in Battle. Hopefully Battle wins. Better for the division. I just don't see it. And we also got Suarez, Chandler, Robo, who cares. Guida versus Hooper is interesting. I'm going to go Chase Hooper. I think he's just the better Clay Guida at this point. Better stand-up. Good, decent pop in his shots and decent power. I like that against a guy like Guida. Good grappling. I think Hooper beat him in a grappling match before as well, so I just like the confidence there. Chiesa Griffin, 2 unks going at it, 2 just old heads basically. I'm gonna go with Michael Chiesa. I'd like Chiesa in this match. Why are you doing this? Like, I don't understand what they're trying to do here. Why not put Chiesa against an up-and-comer? like Chiesa versus like some other guy. Like, I'm trying to think. Renat Fakhretdinov. Why can't you do? I know his opponent pulled out. I know he was supposed to fight Nursultan next weekend at UFC 308. Why not put Renat versus Chiesa? That would be interesting. Grappling was. Why Max Griffin? Fucking makes no sense. Durden versus Van's interesting. I'll go with... Van's got good takedown defense. You know what? I'll pick Van. Because Bruno Silva put away Cody Durden. And Durden's just, I think, too active for his own good. Although I think he's coming off a sick win recently over Matt Schnell. But on a few days' notice. But Matt Schnell's shit. So I'm actually going to take Van here. And then we have Teixeira versus Bursky. I don't even know who Teixeira is. I'm going to have to rewatch his fights. I don't watch Contender Series much. But, yeah, I'll watch it later today, I guess. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Those are the MMA news reactions that I did. Yeah, peace.